Please give us a little history on Lima Community Church and how you became involved with the Global Leadership Summit.
Very good. I began my work here a little over 5 years ago, and the Global Leadership Summit, which has been going on for about 25 years now, worldwide, was something that I had attended when I was on staff at another church in the Cleveland area. And when we moved here, we attended at Weinbrenner Seminary in Findlay and decided that the event was the caliber of event that we wanted to bring to Lima. And there wasn't a host site in our community. And so we decided 4 years ago that we would host the summit here at Lima Community Church and bring it to our community.
Tell us about this year's conference, the date, time, cost, and location.
Very good. So the conference will be live in Chicago, but will be simulcast here, as well as 500 plus other locations in the United States. And then after the summit, they take it internationally as well. It's August the 9th and 10th from 9 to 5:30 both days. That's a Thursday and a Friday. And the cost now is $199 per person. Just yesterday, there was a deadline that changed kind of the early bird pricing, but now it's $199 per person. And so there will be just a tremendous amount of leadership content and training during those 2 days.
Who should attend this conference, and what does the Global Leadership Summit hope will happen with this information?
Absolutely. So really the Global Leadership Summit believes that everyone is a leader in some capacity. So often we say that like a stay-at-home parent may not feel like they're a leader, but they bring important leadership to their home. And so there are things that each one of us can learn about leadership regardless of what role we play in the community. And so we will have church leaders here. We'll have leaders from other churches, pastors and their staff. We'll have a large contingent from some of our hospitals in town. They'll bring some of their leadership teams, a number of our government organizations, other nonprofits, and really it's just kind of a smorgasbord of all kinds of leaders from the community. And what we hope to accomplish with the summit is we hope that the leadership content that is disseminated to the people who are here works its way out into the community and makes our community a better place. That's why we wanted to host the summit, was to just improve our community and get that leadership information out there so that people can be better leaders, because we believe that when a leader gets better, the entire community wins.
Tell us about some of the speakers and what vision and inspiration will they be bringing to this conference? Very
good. Thank you. There are 14 speakers this year, and these are the caliber of speakers that if you were to go drive to a big city like a Chicago or a Columbus to hear them, you would be paying multiple times the amount that you're paying to come hear all of them here. And they can do that because they get so many host sites in so many different places, and then simulcast it out to all the host sites. But just for example, a couple of the speakers, one of them that I'm most excited about personally is Simon Sinek. Simon is the author of a book called Start With Why, and another book called Leaders Eat Last, and he is really just a world-class leadership expert. He calls himself an optimist, and he has the third most watched TED Talk in history, and TED Talks are obviously a pretty big leadership training resource out there, and his is the third most watched about why and about finding your purpose. And so I'm really excited to hear him speak. There's another speaker named Angela Arendts, who is the vice president of retail for Apple. Apple is now the largest company in the world, the most profitable company in the world, and their vice president of retail will be here, not here in person, but through video will be speaking to us. And so, and you can imagine those are 2 out of 14. So all of the speakers are that caliber, that quality, and they're just going to bring incredible material. This year's theme is that everyone has influence, and so you take that influence that you've got as a leader. And, a lot of leaders have the option of sort of building themselves up or making the people around them better. And we believe that you want to use that influence to make your community and your organization better.
How has the summit helped our local community?
That's a great question. We've been hosting the summit here, like I said, this will be our 4th year. And There's one particular way that I can think of that it's benefited our community. One of our partners for the summit is our Allen County, Ohio Means Jobs. And so the leadership team from that office will come, and they're actually bringing 33 people with them to the summit this year. It's just an amazing response and partnership from them. And if you think about the influence that they have, you know, the Ohio Means Jobs, that's the Job and Family Services office for our county. And they are working with all of the people who are looking for employment, who are trying to maybe get on their feet. And they're coming here getting leadership training that they can then take and work with their staff and, you know, instill in their staff. And that works its way into those new employees, and those employees are going to start working in our organizations and our community, start taking that leadership material out there. And so we believe that it's just a strategic way that the material kind of gets disseminated out into the community, and we're really excited about that. And that's just one example of ways that we hope the summit has made our community a better place.
How does one wishing to attend, or like what do they need to do to register?
Absolutely. So you can visit willowcreek.com/summit. The Global Leadership Summit is sponsored by the Willow Creek Association, which is a church leadership development association out of Chicago. So willowcreek.com/summit. And that'll take you to a place where you can enter your address or your zip code. And when you enter in, you know, any place around here, Lima is going to be the area that is the site that is the closest for you. And then from there, you just walk through the steps of registering. You enter your name and email and your payment information and all that, and go from there.
If anyone has any questions or would like additional information, how can you be reached?
You could reach me here at the church office at 419-223-9646, or you could email me at bradtaylor@limacc.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions that anybody might have about the summit, help people get registered, or do whatever it is that we can help them get connected.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Absolutely, Leiahnni. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm Leiahnni Smith, reporting for the Lima Digital Media Club. Thank you for coming on board as a sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
Well, first, thank you for asking me. It's our pleasure, really, to be able to support such an amazing club that not only helps kids learn the art and skill of digital media journalism, but also is an amazing way to be able to just spread what charities and events are going on in this community. And again, I praise the youth that want to be so involved, because if the youth aren't involved, you're going to have a dying community. And I think organizations like this are just extremely important to the future of the community. And I'm so happy, my wife and I are so happy to be able to support you guys.
What other community activities do you support?
A lot of the community activities we get involved with, we've been involved with Pickles Blues Festival. We've been very active with Art Space Lima. We really like to support the equestrian therapy. And we leave that door open to a lot of schools that want to come in, a lot of athletic booster programs, music especially. Like we're very willing to help a lot of the music boosters in this area, because music is so important to us. And the Ohio Digital Media Club, is another one here, that I like to support. It's just, you have to be a community supporter. You have to be able to help and give back. It's the best thing that we can do as a local business.
Well, thank you for everything you do for this community.
Oh, well, thank you again, and you did such a good job, and I can't wait to see all the other things you do.
Thank you so much for becoming a student sponsor for this program. What are your thoughts on it?
Like I said, this is the first time I really have heard about it, and I'm really blown away. I think it's a great program, and more kids should definitely be a part of it to give them a different view on life, because most people, when they see people on TV, they just feel like they can never make it to that level, no matter what the level is. And so I think that opportunity needs to be definitely broadened.
What other community activities do you support?
Well, since we've opened, we have donated to the Neighborhood Relief Store, on the Neighborhood Relief Thrift Store, hygiene products, Fresh and Faded to their Christmas toy drive. We also have donated to the Miss Paul Center, school supplies there. And yeah, we love to donate and we love to give back to our community. That's definitely the focal point of why I even started a business, is to be able to financially be able to give back to the community that raised me.
Thank you for all you do for this community.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being awesome.